Hey everyone, and welcome back to Auto Mechanically Inclined. I am Josh, and today we're going to be tackling the tail lights on my 92 Honda Prelude. The ones that are on here, if you haven't seen my last video, they don't match, they look terrible, and they're just not fun. I want them to look great and match together. And so what we're going to do today is I have new tail lights. We're going to take these out, install the new ones, and see what it looks like. I'm pretty excited, and while I'm at it, I can show you this fun little thing that I get to do to open the trunk. So y'all have a seat right there, and look at this fun. So I have to go up, grab a string, hold the latch up, and then I can open the trunk. The problem now is it's going to close. So bear with me while I find a way to keep this trunk open and figure out why it's leaking water over there, because that's new. But I'll be back in just a moment and we'll have a look and see what's going to be happening on the inside of this trunk. Thank you. All right, so we've got it precariously up there. Obviously that one's messed up, so we're going to start on the left side here. If I'm not mistaken, there's just a little panel that comes off on the inside right in here. We're going to take this panel off right here and get at some access. We'll probably go ahead and take this whole piece off if we can. As you can see, somebody removed the liner from the trunk anyway, so we've got to find some of that in future videos. But for now, I'm pretty sure there should be some bolts back here that hold this on, and that needs to come off so we can get in there and also figure out where the leaks are and why there's water getting in the bottom of the trunk. That can't be good. All right, bear with me and I'll get us set up and you can watch and see what I do next. All right, everyone, so I'm looking back here and it looks like there are 4 bolts that hold the old light in, and and this little wiring that should have been clipped down there or was clipped over here, maybe 5 bolts, 5 nuts rather. This is going to be the wiring for the back of the light here. We're going to take all this out and get this light off, and then see what needs to come off of this light and go on the new light to get it installed. So bear with me and we'll be back in just a moment with some tools and start removing some pieces. All right, here we go. This should be pretty straightforward. This is a 5/16 nut. This one was actually pretty loose, so we'll just do that. We need to keep the nuts because my new lights did not come with new nuts. But nothing on here seems to be super tight, which I expected as would be the case. You probably aren't going to hear everything I say. That is not part of the light. It's going to be this one right here. That is a different bolt for something else. But probably time lapse some of this and just let you watch me work. Hopefully find some music to play in the background, but probably not because I'm new to this YouTube deal. I actually did start one other YouTube channel. It was a golf channel. It was about 4 years ago, and then life happened and the channel went away. So yeah. All right, so we need to disconnect the ow. I didn't get shocked or anything. I just hurt my hand. Push something here. I don't know exactly how to release this. I would assume that, like most electrical connectors, there's a button to push, and there it is. And there we are. So disconnect that way, and this light should pop out. And there we have it, guys. We've got one tail light out, and we need to figure out how to take this off, which looks like a screw there and a screw there. and I'll show you what we have to replace it with. This is the old light, dingy, messed up, and the new one, which is pretty much the same light, but it looks so much better. So I'm gonna get the parts removed from that one, move to this one, and move on. All right, so from what I can tell, this screw and this screw is what holds this white assembly in that has the lights in it. So we'll just disconnect that, unscrew. Oh, stays in, that's good. That means I don't have to keep up with it. And there we go, whole light assembly. I should probably replace all the bulbs while I'm here. I'm sure some of them are burnt out. They actually all look good, and I didn't buy replacements, so we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna move that over there. We're gonna bring this, remove this little thing. Now, this came with 0 instructions on what to do, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. I actually pulled the right one out, which is kind of a miracle. But we'll put this in. Screw, screw, screw. There's that. Now comes a decision on what this is for. Now, I'm looking at the one over there, and somebody has put it here. It does line up, so I guess that kind of makes sense for the most part. It's a little long, actually. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does it go here? It's the only logical real place. Like, doesn't work there, doesn't work there. I think it does. So I am going to work on putting this on here, and I will meet you back in the trunk to reinstall this and see what happens. All right, everyone, so we're back, and we're going to put this new tail light in and get her bolted in. Y'all can't see this, but I can, and it looks so much better. I'm so happy with this. This is a quick, easy little project. I felt fairly confident about this one. I had looked at how this was in before and knew that there's a few bolts and a plug, a couple screws. Oh, there's so much water in the bed of this car. I've got to figure out where the water's getting into the car at, because that's a problem. I didn't realize how much water was in the back of this car, but that could be causing some electrical issues in the future. So we're going to tighten these bolts up a little bit. Not too much. This is not anything mechanical, but just enough so we're not trying to find a home. I'm really excited about the shot at the back when it's all said and done, because I think it's going to look really, really good. It's such a small change. It was a fairly inexpensive change. I think I paid the lights. The new light kits were like $130. I probably could have found a junkyard that had the assemblies, factory assemblies, and probably spent a little less money, but I've found that it's really, really hard to find these cars in my local junkyards. I haven't seen any, and I've looked. So yeah, so what we're going to be doing in the future is figuring out where the water's coming from. If I had to guess, somewhere in these areas where they've done some shoddy work, and we'll get that figured out. But I'm going to button this up. I'm going to close it up. I'm going to do the other side real quick, and then I'll come back to you with the final shot. So bear with me. The next time you see this car, I have new tail lights on it. All right, everyone, new tail lights are on, and boy, does it look really good. I'm really happy with this outcome. So here you go. Now, it's not amazing, it's not nothing crazy, but it just cleans up the back of the car so much. Like, from this angle, this car looks pretty good. Needs a bath for sure. I'll do that maybe in one of the next few videos. I'll get out here and give it a good clean. Let's see what kind of time I have this weekend. But that look from the back of the car, I'm very happy with. And I was right, those little pieces did go on the sides and they look really good there. And so now we're gonna see if the brake lights work and the reverse lights. So bear with me and let's see what we got. I know that the turn signals don't work. The relay's not working. All right, y'all, you know if the tail lights worked. I won't know till I replay this video. But on that note, even if they do or don't work, I'll troubleshoot that later. This has been Auto Mechanically Uninclined. I'm Josh, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.